In his budget coming out tomorrow on Monday, the president will call for higher taxes and more spending, just the opposite of what Republicans want. Is this proof we're in for 2 more years of partisan gridlock, or is the president just tacking left now to test the political climate, maybe for deal-making later? But what about that, Juana Summers? People look at the president. It's been said since the State of the Union address. Democrats say, yes, we have the fighting Obama back. He's defiant. He's drawing contrast with the Republicans. The Republicans say, Mr. President, we got a bigger House majority. We took over the Senate. We won 31 governorships. This is not what the voters want.
John, the Republicans I talked to on Capitol Hill are completely dismissive of the so-called idea of the fighting Obama. I talked to one right after the State of the Union and asked him, what did he think of the speech, and particularly of the president's tone and the way that he addressed congressional Republicans and their agenda. And he made the argument that, you know, Democrats had a really, really bad 2014. They got kicked up and down the line. Nothing looked good for them in the House, nothing in the Senate. So sure, he's got to give his team some red meat to fire him up to get excited, but that's not really authentic. If he wants to keep his team rallied up, get his base fired up, that's great. But at the end of the day, he has to work with congressional Republicans, they think, if he wants to get anything done in the last couple years. They want to see him engage in actually governing as opposed to just this fighting back and forth in the next couple years.
And that's part of the big question. Does the president want to get anything done? Or does he come to the conclusion, I can't get much done, so we Democrats are going to do to them what the Republicans did to him, which is essentially get in the way and clog up the system and then get to the next election? Because for the Republicans, when they did it in 2009, they knew a midterm year in 2010. When they did it last year, they knew a midterm year in 2014. If you're the Democrats now, can't you say 2016, a presidential year? Demographics history tells us we're in better shape.
All the evidence is B, right? And you kind of stack the deck there in your question. But we see the president, both what he's saying in Washington and when he's on the road, very much saying what Democrats wished that they had said before the midterms. Politico had a story with House Democrats saying in a survey that they wish that this middle-class economics theme had been much more prominent, wish there'd been more conversation about the progress that had been made. So the president is out doing that, going to keep doing that. He feels like his bottom was the day of the midterms. He's been coming back since then. And you talk to people in the White House, they feel the best that they felt in a long time. No reason to take their foot off the gas.
Well, and it's not only what he says, it's what he's doing and what he's not doing. And what I've heard from Republicans is that they don't see any outreach from the White House. So that in and of itself, if there was some under the radar, like, okay, I've got to make this speech to rally the troops, but I'm really going to try to work with you guys, that doesn't exist right now.